So we like to give ourselves a hard time and make unnecessary drama sometimes. Except this time it's not so unnecessary. I heard about a car show in Fillmore this weekend, and there's a burnout competition, and I want to take Colin's truck, but Colin's truck isn't finished. That's in like 4 or 5 days? 5 days, 4 days.
4 days.
Sweet, 4 days. We got to get Colin's truck running and driving enough to do a burnout in 4 days.
4 days. That's a lot of time. We can do it.
Sweet! Zach's on board. That means it's gonna happen. On the agenda for today, we have to get a battery mounted somewhere on this rig. We got to get the gas tank mounted and probably fuel lines ran. What else was on my list?
Brakes are important.
Brakes are good. All right, yeah. Fuel, battery, turbo, brakes. If we're gonna make it on time, I have a strict schedule to follow. So today, we're getting gas tank mounted, gas lines ran, and all that. We got to get the turbo and exhaust pipe mounting figured out, you know, wastegate stuff. We also need to mount the battery and get at least a positive post run to the computer and the starter. And then brakes. At least started on all of these things today and figured out. These are the hardest things left, and if we can get those solved, I think we'll make it on time.
Yeah, we got this.
This here's the battery we got, and it's a deep cycle something. Don't really know, but it's gonna work. And it needs to go up under here. I was thinking like somewhere like probably like right here or something like that. Under here. I had Zach put this like X brace in. That's gonna like stiffen the frame a whole lot. But I've also gonna use this to protect like the battery box and stuff. eBay turbo kit that I bought actually came with kind of a battery box setup, and I think we're gonna use it. So this is like the bottom tray for the battery box. It's got a bunch of sides and stuff, and I think if we put this up here, something like that, mount it to the bar, I think that'll work pretty good. What say you?
I agree.
I concur.
Too big of words for me.
Oh, okay. Now we just need to cut out some mounting brackets for that battery box to sit in. All right, battery box brackets are cut out, and we kind of bent them up, tacked them into place, drilled another hole, and that's that. That should work. And then all of this side will be air stuff, so I guess we just have to put the battery box together and then throw a battery in and see how it looks. Zach right now is building like an air tank reservoir bracket so that we can mount the air tank for the airbags, and I figured now would be a good time to start working on the oil pan for the turbo drain. I knew it was going to be a bit of work and take a bit of time, but I kind of messed up and I drilled in the wrong spot, and now I have to pull the oil pan in order to fix it. So let me show you. So right up there is the hole I was drilling for the oil pan drain, or for the turbo drain I mean, and I'm hitting something. I'm pretty sure it's the pickup tube. We're gonna pull the oil pan, see what it is, and if it's something bad, we'll weld up that hole and we'll start somewhere else. So yeah, my bad.
Holy cow, you're making a mess.
You sure it's me? Here, take that. Could be anyone.
I don't think so.
I forgot one thing. Alright, so we got the pan pulled off. We got our turbo oil drain put in and sitting really nice actually. And most of the oil pan bolts and everything cleaned up here. Now we just need to install it back in the truck. So I've never put one of these oil pans on, but from what I understand, it is crucial that it goes back on properly. So I've got these 2 bell housing bolts back here. So I'm gonna snug up the front just barely, and then I'm gonna tighten those down, and then I'm gonna continue putting the rest in. And that way, that ensures that the oil pan and oil filter are exactly where they need to be. So we got the oil pan up, looking good and mostly kind of clean. Made sure we tighten these ones up, synced properly, and then the rest torqued down. But then I decided to remove the transmission pan because it was leaking like crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen this in the bottom of an oil pan before, a transmission pan. Ew, like that's like goo. Like I don't know what that is. Is that the product of water being run in the transmission? I don't know. But it's a good thing we're doing this flush. Today, we're working on Kaulins C10 so that tomorrow we can go do burnouts.
Oh man, tomorrow's really close.
Yeah. So, there's a lot that needs to be done. Finish radiator hoses, we need to finish boost tube stuff, we need to finish blow-off valves, we need to finish
Brakes?
Brakes are, yeah, we just need to route some brake lines.
And get them working.
Yeah, power steering's all done though. And interior's mostly done. All the wiring for what we're gonna be doing is almost done. I just have to run 2 more wires. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's not.
And then it will be ready to go.
So, have we started this thing?
Oh, we have not started this thing yet. It might not actually even
We
start.
might start it up and it might go knock, 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 knock.
And
knock.
if that's the case, we're doing the burnout anyway. Because there's nothing we can do about it.
I agree.
Colin's going to be working on a steering stiffener, like a steering shaft stiffener, because it's a little wobbly right there. So we just need something that comes down and catches that.
Holds that.
Yeah, super basic. So yeah, let's get to it. I want you to take a I guess like a flat strap of some kind and wrap it around this halfway, and then guss it down to it, and then leave enough room that you can put a hose clamp around this and that. So you're gonna have to come down to like there with it.
Got it. Easy. Do you guys want to see how I measure? Watch this. You set this on here. You look at it. It only needs to go around about halfway, so I'm gonna say cut it right there. Perfect. That's what I'm gonna do. That was my bad. Give this a nice arch in it so it fits nicely. Clock right now. Might be close. Perfect. Look at that. Whack that off right there and that'll fit on there beautifully. Okay, so let me show you what's going on here. So I got the bracket welded on and that plate welded on. Now I've got this hose clamp, and the hose clamp goes around right there. And that will keep that thing nice and tight and not loose. And then we got Rudy over here. What are you up to?
I'm just about to throw the radiator in. I just had to clearance some things with the fan so the intercooler piping would fit. Yeah, that's ready to go in for the final time.
Hose?
Yep.
You don't be snaking through there. What do you think, Janelle? Is it gonna make it?
It's gonna make it one way or another. But man, this is stressful. Like, I'm not doing anything really, but just watching this, it's making me stressed out, man.
So while we were putting the fuel lines in and everything, I read online a lot of mixed thoughts on whether the stock fuel regulator, like pressure regulator, was going to be good enough. So we decided we're just going to bypass it and go to this one. But in doing so, we may have accidentally ruined and the old regulator, which was what we were trying to do, except now we can't seal the hole with the way Colin may have cut it.
You gotta have this piece on here, on this piece to seal it. This is not a sealing. I gotta get another one.
And I know you can get block off plates, but we're talking about tomorrow. We need to drive this tomorrow.
I think we're gonna eat lunch real quick. I'm gonna run down to Hurricane, go pick this up for my dad, and then we'll be back.
Steaks. Yeah. So my brother, I have a brother that lives in Montana. He just started this meat business where you go online and you order a box of meat called Confluence Cattle Co. and shows up to your door in a box. And you got steaks, bacon, chicken, all sorts of stuff. A lot of hamburger, yeah. So that's what we're doing today, eating some of these delicious steaks. All right, battery is wired up. So that was actually super duper easy. And then for the fans, we still need to wire up some of the fans, but it's not that difficult because Harbor Freight has this like wiring kit right here. It says it's made for lights and stuff. Basically just a relay kit that I could run off of the key to trigger my fans that should come on. They move quite a bit. Put the other bag in. Their bags hooked up again.
I was kind of skeptical about these wheels when I first got them, but
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, just the wide, how do you say, like a wide wheel, like a thin tire.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but I actually really like them. Like they look super good with the fire cones on them.
Colin says he wants more rubber band than this.
How do you get more rubber band than that?
He says he wants to keep this size of tire on a 22-inch wheel. Oh well, I can only do so much. You can lead a horse to water, but can't make him drink. Alright, we're coming at you a little bit later than this actually happened to explain what happened, because it doesn't make sense, so we're going to try to make that make sense. Right? Colin messed up the old fuel regulator.
I did mess it up. I cut in the wrong spot.
So we had to figure something out. So we sent Colin to the store to get a new one, and when he came back, it was the wrong one. And in order to get the right one, it would have taken a couple days to get it here.
The ones that they sell and say will work are too small, and I tried 2 or 3 different part stores, and they're all the same thing and all said it would work. Did not work, so I'm gonna go return this.
So we took the old fuel regulator, we flipped it around, welded up all the holes. We had Colin do that, and then put it in, and it's been holding ever since. So we might not even ever change it out. Might not. Or we could just buy the $12 block off plate off Amazon.
Or we could do that.
Yeah.
But what's the fun in that?
Is this still the
Yeah. Time for the drive shaft. I don't know who Jack is. Alright. It's in. So Colin said he got everything welded up under here that he needed to. He's actually tightening down front A-arm bolts at the moment. I just got back from the store picking up brake lines and stuff so that we could get those quickly ran. We have fuel. We have fuel pump almost wired in. When it comes back down, we can just hook that wire up and she'll be ready to go. Just like
let me say something. I don't think you guys understand how close this is to starting. It is oil and transmission fluid away.
and exhaust.
And exhaust, sorry.
And gas.
Gasoline, fine, and vacuum hoses, and actually hooking the battery up, and then tightening down all the other electrical connectors that we're forgetting about. And then we gotta find at least one oil leak, maybe 2 fuel leaks, and then it should be ready to start. We're super close. All right, exhaust time.
My favorite time. So earlier I said that we're just gonna do a side exit. That is still what we are gonna do right now with a screen pipe.
Probably can go in there somewhere like that. It's gonna come close to that dipstick though. Wow.
So you want to cut like that much off of that?
I think it actually needs to be something like that.
Okay.
When you get that cut off, then we can come and play with more things.
Stuff is hard. So like that.
I think we're gonna have to go straight down with it more. It kind of clears there. I'll hold that.
Did you know you got a marker?
Let's tack this right here really quick.
Okay. I'm gonna tack it with the MIG, and then we're gonna go over to TIG welding to TIG it up. Pause for dramatic effect.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead and throw tack on this as well. That looks pretty sweet. That would have been cool. Look, I found them. Pieces to our puzzle. Except we're making the puzzle. Well, I was trying to cut this off and it kind of curved.
Wow.
That's fancy.
That's fancy.
Colin positioned it.
There's nothing I hate more than a fish hook tailpipe.
This ain't no tailpipe, this is a side pipe.
Look at that janky exhaust.
Seems really short. Do we want to mess with the O2 bung right now?
Let me go weld it and then we can mess with your...
Okay.
I need to do this when I first wake up. Kind of hungry. And exhausted. And tired. Literally exhausted.
So we were working on a Collins truck, and look who showed up.
What is this abomination?
It's pretty bomb.
It's pretty awesome is what it is.
It's
I am
related.
amazed.
Amazing. From this, it's the wheels and tires. That's what gets everybody when they walk in the shop.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do, Rudy?
If you wanted to, well, I know you don't, but since you're here,
Is it going to involve getting dirty?
no.
I'm in.
Okay. Oh, what that means.
Whoa, hey!
It's not as bad as it looks.
You have this written down somewhere?
No.
What does that go? Oh, that goes to. I know where that goes. Oh wait, what is this?
This is the air manifold.
Oh, okay. I thought I was doing something else. Now I'm excited. This is new.
What did you think?
I just thought it was part of the Terminator or something.
No, the Terminator's done. I gotta put the pedal in and turn the key on, and it's good to go.
All right. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Go do what you gotta do.
Okay, do you want me to show you where the key on hot is and posts?
Cross our fingers and hope for the best. We know that goes there. And then I'm lost.
How's it going?
Pretty good. This place is amazing.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
Yeah.
What is this? Instructions?
What can I say? An A+ is an A+. Doesn't matter how you get it.
I'm not a man. I'll admit it. Gotta use instructions. Because I don't understand Rudy speak.
Look at that. Okay, Rudy, exhaust is on.
I forgot to order, or not order, but buy a T for the front brakes. So, because out of the master cylinder, it's just one brake cable, tube, one brake line, and then it tees off to split to both the front tires. And luckily, this old frame has one.
So a little update on time for you too. It is currently 7:45. We were actually supposed to be up at the car show already and set up at around 8:30, but the car show starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we're cutting it close, but we're getting close too. We're gonna make it.
Put that on there. There you go. I didn't even squish it.
Sweet.
Didn't even squish it.
Thanks, Skeeter.
day.
Vice grips are really easy to smush those with.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
I've seen them split out before too.
yeah.
How you feeling, Colin?
I'm feeling great. I just want to start it. Get rid of all the wiring. We don't need that right now.
Okay, Colin. So, from the looks, I think we're gonna want the O2 sensor right
You planning on running a hood on this, or are we just
there. No hood.
open? I like that. I like that idea.
I think I do like right there.
Right there's perfect.
Yeah. Start with 5, and if things are going good, we'll start with 10. End with 10. We'll end with an empty tank.
No oil in, you're putting gas in.
It's getting close. We gotta weld the diff still. There we go. Oil, transmission, extra oil, power steering.
All the good stuff.
What do we got going on?
Just wiring the key up so that things can move along. What's this? Constant. Power home screen should appear. Look at that. Do not attempt to start the vehicle until you are told to do so. Wizards. TPS auto set.
That means I gotta run the throttle, make sure the ignition is on and engine is not started.
Okay.
Okay.
Slowly press it to the floor, then slowly release. Do this twice.
1. Oh, I lost count.
Oh. Start over. Let's try again.
It's not reading your pedal.
Why?
Error.
That's odd.
Okay.
So oil is in, and now I'm putting in the radiator fluid, and then after that, I'm gonna put in the trans fluid, and then just gonna have to check everything after that. Now we're onto the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, and then we'll be golden on fluid. I'm ready to start this thing. I hope they figure that out quick. Good.
Alright, so you may have seen this in the background of some of my videos, and this is a 75 Jeep J10. It's gonna save the day today. Oh, it also belongs to Janelle. Thanks, Janelle.
Yeah, no problem. It's fine.
Yeah, it's super cool. We need to get it out more. Instead of doing drive-by-wire, this has a drive-by cable, and it's as simple as swapping them over.
We've got big plans for this bad boy. You'll be seeing a lot more of it soon. Is this what you needed?
This is the start of what I needed.
This is kind of spooky.
Is it?
He's nervous, looking so nervous.
I just want them to start. We don't even need to hook up the throttle cable yet. We can just start it and run it from right there.
We're supposed to. Should we try to start it?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna start it.
Wants to. I feel rejuvenated, if I'm being honest. It's awesome to see it start up, and now I'm ready to drive it.
Sounds really good.
There's a lot of exhaust leaks. We're gonna have to figure out something on that, because that won't.
Okay, so this is my baby. This is my Jeep, and I'm really happy that it was able to come in handy and help out Colin. But Rudy did have to promise me a few things. One, that this is not going to be a parts Jeep. And two, that we are going to come back and work on this sometime. We do have some big plans for it, so it might be a little while till we get to work on it, but we'll get to it eventually.
Are we welding them in right there, or?
We're welding them in right there.
How are you gonna do that? You gotta weld spider gears, don't you?
Yeah.
You're out of there.
Famous last words. Trevor falls off.
There wasn't as much fluid in there as I thought there would be. That's probably. It looks clean
Falling
though.
down. Falling down. Ready?
Might not even get it out. Gonna have to pull the Watts link off.
Nah. Woo! Gonna ruin a perfectly good set of gears.
It's not ruining them if there's an open dip.
Locker would work.
It's not too long ago with that Mercedes diesel out there. I could see it really clearly from right here. There you go. Sunshine.
That's gonna suck.
You're the welder here.
Hey! Oh, stop.
Ah! Hold on.
Every time. Not gonna hurt it. Take it outside. Grab it with your gloves. Pull it up. It's gonna get hot now. You don't want that. It's not gonna burn your face.
She does.
Smother it like a board. Set it down. We'll put something on top of it.
That was.
R.I.P. bucket.
Yep.
R.I.P.
Here, let me.
Keep pulling it, dude. That's cool.
I was trying to save it. Okay, we're just gonna leave that,
We're gonna salvage it.
and we're gonna hang that on the wall when we're done.
I can't get to any of those gears.
What?
I can only get to that one. I can't get over here to this one.
Technically, you only need 2. Even one would hold, kind of. But you really just need like 2 opposite corners.
He's too tall for it.
You're still going?
I want it to hold. All right, so what you hear right there is the air pump pressuring up this, what is this, airlift performance? Yeah, that's right. This sucker's riding on air, or will be in a minute.
Can you believe it? I had Trevor work on my truck.
I would never believe it either.
Especially at 1 a.m.
Colin told me a year ago, he's like, you're gonna come help me work on my truck. I'd be like, you gotta be joking. Ain't no way it's ever gonna happen. Here I am.
Now here you are. It's the best night of your life. Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter, you want to help us put this on really quick? Okay, forward. All that work and it's crooked.
So it is currently 5 a.m. We have been working on this all day and all night. We finally have it ready to roll. We're gonna go put it up on the trailer and get to our car meet.
So I think we have a good chance at hurting this motor in that burnout competition. The lag.
Dude, it was like.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's 3/4 throttle.
Builds
though.
up more anticipation.
That's insane! Holy smokes, dude!
What's that? Coolant?
Yeah.
Where's that from? Water pump is leaking. This thing drives pretty good.
difference, obviously the C10's lowered and there's not very much clearance. So we had a jimmy rig. I think that's the right word. We had a jerry rig these ramps up, and they are like 3 inches wide. So we just had to be super careful loading it up on the trailer, but we got it on the trailer. Now we got a 2.5 hour drive. We'll be to the car show right on time, and we'll see you there.
Skeeter, Trevor, I can't thank you enough. I literally could not have done it without you guys. And I apologize to your sleep schedule.
You barely made it with us.
What'd you say?
Imagine if we didn't show up.
That's right. I know.
We weren't planning on it.
No.
We would still be working on it right now.
Yeah, thanks for the quick stop, guys.
We're happy to help, Rudy. Glad you
Second startup today of a project car.
Well,
Yes,
that counts as
But-
yesterday.
All right, we have almost no clips of being at the show because they played copyrighted music almost the entire time. So we have to do our little talk about it here.
So we pulled an all-nighter. That was crazy and
That was
long.
horrible.
It wasn't fun, but it was totally worth it. I got to the show a little bit late. Rudy got to go to the driver's meeting with Zach. I ended up seeing them, hopping out of the car and running over to them.
Most smoke wins. That's it.
Oh,
I'll do the first one.
okay.
You can run the second one, and then we'll figure out the third.
You're up next.
Come get in. But it was time to do the burnout, so that's what we were there to do. I did the first burnout, and then Colin hopped in to do the other two, and it was a blast. I've never been to a burnout, anything like that, and it was a ton of fun.
Oh yeah.
So. Mind, about 2 hours before that was the first time this car started.
Literally, that was the first time we ever fired it up, and
So.
I ended up doing the last 2 burnouts.
And then Colin did the third one with Zach, so Zach could get to experience it. And it did great.
Dude, I'm finally the guy at the car show that I've wanted to be. I have the turboed truck.
Working so far, hasn't blown up yet, but we've still got other opportunities to ruin it. We're gonna have to go take it to the dyno to see what numbers it's producing, and also set a rev limiter. When I was doing the burnout, I definitely floated some valves, but that was only for a split second, so it's okay.
Dude, that was insane. That last burnout was gnarly.
How was it, Zach?
Dude, that's gonna be a fun truck once it's done.
I think they're announcing awards. I don't think we're gonna get.
Burnout Wild, first place goes to Rudy Wetzel.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So we've been to many a car show, many a times, and we have never won anything. Check out what we got today.
Yeah.
Woo! Rudy also put in for the rat rod division, and we took first in that too.
Yeah.
So we ended up with 2 trophies.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Weird. Never won a trophy before.
Yeah, me neither.
We were just there for fun. So now we got to fix all the issues that we've caused through working through the night, such as brakes need to be gone through again. Some of the wiring needs to be gone through. A lot of the air management stuff needs to be gone through, and we still need to put a bed in it.
And finish up the interior.
Yeah.
We're getting close though. I mean,
It's drivable now.
yeah, we can drive it to the store just fine.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I'm so nervous right now. I've never done